Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to do something a little bit different. As you know, I'm super into automations and systems, and I've been receiving some questions about different automation setups, and they're very simple, but I kind of wanted to give you guys an overview of Zapier and what it can do for your business and for your clients' businesses. As some of you may know, and others are new to the community here, I am Ray. I'm the CEO and founder of Posh Operations, and I train and recruit virtual assistants. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, so Zapier is something that I use often. I'm always turning on zaps, turning off zaps. I have a lot of zaps in here that I just play around with. And so they're not turned on right now. I have a few different accounts depending on the business section I'm working on. And this is just the one that I ended up logging into for this training. Okay. So with Zapier, their free plan, you can have, I think it's 5 zaps going at a time. And then there's only so many tasks that it'll run per month. I'm not sure. Let's click over here and find out. So to upgrade the plan. So the next level would be $20 a month. You can have multi-step zaps, which we'll talk about in a second here. Then you can also run 750 tasks per month, which most likely, if you're just doing this for your virtual assistant business or you have like a side hustle, you're going to be completely fine at this point. Honestly, with a lot of the zaps that we run, we just hang out in the free version. We do have a couple different Zapier accounts for like the training side and the recruiting side. So let's go back. If you click zaps over here, these are the automations. So if you think of a zap, it's basically an automation that you're running. So when we think of automation, it means there's going to be something that triggers this automation to happen. So it could be, someone submits a form, someone sends an email, someone messages your Facebook account or your Facebook page. And, so it could be a lot of different things, or a new line is, entered in a Google spreadsheet. Like you can get really detailed with these. And some of the other zaps I have are extremely detailed. On here, these are just some really basic ones. I do want to keep it simple. If people are really interested, I can dive in some really, really complicated ones. But just for the sake of this training, we're just going to look at the very basic 2 steps. Okay. So over here where it says create, you're going to click new zap. And let's see, let's say you have a Google form set up, and it could be for any type of business, but it's some kind of inquiry. Someone's interested in talking to you about something, or maybe you're running a free challenge, or you have a launch event, and they submit the form, and make sure you have your notifications turned on for that. But let's say they submit the form and you want to send them a personal email. Okay. So a trigger is an event that starts your zap. So this is what's going to make this automation start going, because there has to be an initial action or event for it to know, okay, I'm going to run this. So we're going to search Google Forms. I don't know which account this is set up. This is going to be fun. Okay, so new form response. Okay. And then it's going to continue. Oh, let's see if I can sign into my account. Okay. So we're going to continue with this account. It's going to show me all my forms. And let's say it's for a discovery call. So most businesses have some version of this. It's a free get to know you call, or, some people call it a sales call. There's different words for it, but for this situation, we'll just say discovery call. So someone wants to have a discovery call with me. So they submit this form, and then it's going to give you, it's going to run it. It's going to let you know if it actually worked and if they're able to pull content from that. And then it's going to ask us for the action. So it's going to say, okay, when someone submits this new form, what do you want me to do? And what I'm going to say here is I'm going to go to my Gmail. I'm going to say I would like it to send an email. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set this up. So in your form, I think the form I chose was not actually a working form, but let's say it's going to give you an option for everything that you have in that form. So if it's going to take their name, their email, maybe their business, what kind of support they're looking for, whatever it is, and so you're going to, be able to say, okay, so we're going to say, who's this sending to? Let's send it to their email. Okay. If you want to CC yourself or CC your, VA or whoever it is, you put that in the CC. You can BCC someone. You're going to choose who is this coming from. So what email in your account? You can put your name or your business name and your reply to. So if they reply to this email, if I could spell here, where is this going to go? It's going to reply to the email I sent it with. And then maybe like, thanks. Wow. Okay. Thanks for submitting your discovery call form. You probably want it to be a little bit more intriguing than that, but so we're going to leave it a plain body type. And here's where you're going to write that email. Like, hey, Joe, blah, 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 blah. Maybe there's a book your call here, or maybe you're going to, whatever it is that you want to include in an email to someone who has submitted the form that you're setting this up for. You can add a signature. You can choose a label in your mailbox that you want it to apply to. You can add attachments, and then we're going to say continue. It's going to send me a test email just so I can see it. And then I could go check my email and see what this email would look like. And then if I like the Zap, I would hit publish. Okay. So this is a very basic way to make sure that you have that clear follow-up to people who are submitting any kind of forms. So let's say you're in direct sales and you have fitness groups and people are submitting forms to join your 7-day challenge. You can have an email that then is automated that goes out immediately after they submit that form and, welcomes them, puts that Facebook group in there so they know, or maybe you attach like their guide for the week or, their meal plan, whatever it is. You can get really creative on how to use these Zaps. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Actually, I want to show you one more thing. So when you create a Zap, so in the free account, you're just basically going to have your trigger and your action. If you were to pay the $20 a month for the upgraded version, that's when you're going to be able to add different actions in here. So maybe someone submits something to your form or they send you a message on Facebook. Maybe you're also going to then have it go to your CRM system, and then it's also going to send them an email. And then maybe it's going to also send you an email or your team an email. Or if you use Slack, you could have it then Slack your team about a new lead. So you can do some really cool stuff in here. Now, another thing in Zapier is you can explore different ideas. So depending on the apps that you use, there are so many apps in here. It's insane. One that we have set up is that every time a recording goes to our Zoom cloud, it is transferred to Dropbox. And then after that, it's deleted in Zoom so that we don't have to upgrade to the next store or like the cloud storage limit, right? And so we're making sure that all of our Zoom recordings are moving to Dropbox immediately. And then we don't have to worry about the upgrade there. All of the, at least I'm assuming pretty much all of the email platforms are going to be in here. And so you can do like, if someone submits this form, add them to my list over here. I don't know why you would have a separate form outside of your email platform, but there's reasons for it. You can set up stuff with ads. You are going to see in here that there's certain things that you have to have a premium account, so an upgraded account, in order to like utilize that in a Zap. But yeah, Zapier is really fun. I would say just play with it. Keep your Zaps pretty simple in the beginning, because if you try to do too much with them, they can get messy, especially if you're upgrading and you're doing like multi-step Zaps. you always want to make sure you're testing anything when it comes to automation. You don't want to send emails to people you don't mean to send emails to, and it just keep it clean, keep it simple, make sure you actually understand all of your social media platforms are also going to be on here. Maybe not the brand new ones, but the tried and true ones are going to be on here. Yeah, it's pretty amazing what you can set up. So I'd love to hear what your favorite automation is. And if you want to share a link to your favorite Zap, that would be great. I always love when the community is helping each other out. So anyway, that's just some thoughts on automation. And I want to show you how to send the automated email to make sure that we're, following up with our leads as frequently and, as soon as possible to make sure that they haven't moved on to the next bright and shiny thing, right? And if you are a VA, this is a great way to show that you're on top of your business, is by really making sure that you have those systems in place, you have everything connected, and you are on top of your follow-up. So have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you later.